So this is going to be our morning routine. Pretty much I like to call this our morning breakfast. And typically it's just going to be a few ranges of motion exercise from head to toe, just working on in ranges of motions, areas that we may not be comfortable being in, but our body does allow us to move in that way. We just have to explore and expand it some more. So we're going to start from head to toe. Okay, here we go. Rolling the neck and going in the opposite direction. Pretty much just working our cervical rotation. Okay, getting rid of any nicks that we may have. Next, now we're going to go into the shoulder. Ball your fists, keep it straight, come across the body, knuckles up to the sky, turn it out, reach back, off from the shoulder, and reverse it. Okay, repeat that again. Other side, same thing. Ball fist, palms forward, arms straight, reach across the body, knuckles up to the sky. Once you get to that point, all the way up, turn it out, reach back, hand to the side, reverse it, and repeat. Okay, you can do this about 4 or 5 times each side. Next, we're going to work into the torso, cross the arms, get a little wider base with your feet, bend the knees. Okay, brace your core like someone's about to punch you. Take a big breath in, brace that core, exhale, fall forward, deflate like a balloon, drop down, turn over to the side. Now all the bending here is coming just from the waist, but just at a point where I don't feel like I'm going to hurt myself. Okay, I'm not bending too much like from my waist like this. It's all literally just midsection up. So fall forward, over to the side. Your body will talk to you and tell you, I'm only going this far. And that's totally fine because, again, we're exploring and we're expanding. We're not expanding massively right off the jump. We're exploring and expanding piece by piece. So eventually you will start to feel yourself maybe fall forward a little bit more, rotating throughout your torso. Okay, so we just went through head, shoulders, torso. Now we're going to go into our hip. This, I like to use some sort of apparatus, maybe a wall, a chair, something you can hold on to really keep your balance and not focus too much on your balance rather than focusing on your hip. So our movement is going to be taking our leg away from the wall, whatever we're using to support us. We're going to bring it out in front and we're going to turn our ankle up to the knee out. We want to keep the hip right where it's at. But so we want to go almost knee out. If you go hip out, you're pretty much this. This is a hip out, hip bowing this way. Keep yourself a little vertical, turn it out towards the knee. Good. Then right here, we want to think that we're trying to balance a quarter on our heel. And we're going to bring that hip up right to here. As far as you can take it. You feel a little sensation right here. No big deal. That's a good thing. Next, we're going to open that door, pushing out from the hip. Okay. Right now, at this point, I'm still pushing my heel up like I'm trying to balance that quarter. It may fall off, no big deal, but I want you to still think that, okay? Now, from here, we're going to start to push the heel back. Now that quarter is going to be balancing on the outside of the heel. I know I'm kind of leaning forward because, again, my focus is now on you guys. So essentially, let me stop talking and you'll see how it looks, and I'll explain after. Okay, I'll give you a side view. Now, notice that I'm not trying to put any curve in my back. I'm just trying to let the hip do the work. And I just reverse the motion. Okay, other side view. Now I'm going to use a chair for balance. I'll work the other side. Really trying to let the hip do all the work. And give yourself some space. Boom, go. Now, we just did head, shoulders, torso, hips. Now we're going to work on the knee. Very similar. Give yourself a base of support. Okay? Same thing how we started. Turn the foot out from the knee. And then now we're going to bend the knee, kicking back like a hamstring curl. Notice how my toe is now turned out. Now I'm going to turn it in and kick forward. And just keep repeating that. Turn out, curl, in, out. Okay. And you can reverse it too. So I'm starting in, curl, turn it out, extend. In, curl, turn it out, extend. Good. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Okay. Turn the foot out just from the knee, curl, turn it in, extend. Right? Good. Now, we're going to work down to the ankles. So you're going to get down on the ground for this one. Right? And very simple. We're just going to take our one thigh, lift it off the ground, right? And now we're just going to make a big circle, okay? Just using our ankle. And we want it to be just the ankle. And the reason why I have you lift your thigh up is so you can see how your knee is responding. If you feel like, you're starting to sway a little bit, then it may be the hip or the knee doing more of the work. Keep it in one spot, hold it, and let the ankle work. Just drawing a big circle. Same thing on the other side, right? Hold that thigh up, and we're making that big circle. Make sure we go both directions also. Okay. That's our morning breakfast. That's like a snippet of the morning breakfast. As we start to progress more, then we start adding more things. I don't want to add everything off the jump just because I want that morning breakfast just to be about 5 minutes. I don't want it to be 15, 20 minutes. We're just trying to get a good idea of like how your body's moving. One step at a time. Again, we're exploring and expanding and ranges of motion through our joints and creating more flexibility. Stay tuned for the next one.